It's really how, whatever the meter is, if you have multiple meters at an apartment, then it would be every meter would have their own service.
Per meter. Yeah, okay, all right. I
And
wasn't sure if you could get in before the meters start to bring the whole thing out. Because I mean, they're all doing the same thing. So instead of reading, let's say 6 meters, now it's just one.
You could certainly do it that way, but who's going to own that 1 meter?
Yeah, like that would have to be more paying through the rent as opposed to paying.
Well, the owner of the building
Owner
would,
could put in a CT current transformer, and he could do it that way. But you're asking for a lot of work to be done.
typically renters, the owners don't want to pay your utility bill unless there's a reason for that. Hey, I can't get renters, you know what, I'm going to throw in no electric bill.
Right.
Same thing is true of solar.
It must be metered separately if you're going to charge each individual tenant.
Right.
You can't have one master meter and then say, oh, everybody pay 20%.
Right.
That's illegal.
Okay. Same with solar. I mean, one solar system is connected to 1 meter. You know, and that's why solar doesn't necessarily make sense for landlords, because they're like, I don't want to pay my tenant's electric bill unless there's some reason for it. I'm struggling with getting
What would the minimum per year?
1,500.
My ballpark won't qualify for that.
But even so, most townships all are going to smart meters. I mean, I know Bordentown Township, we got a notice every year because they couldn't change our meter inside for the water meter. They wanted to put a smart meter
They
on.
made me, they said all businesses must have it, you know, for,
And it's something that your flower store can certainly qualify for as well.
Yeah,
hear
you
me?
use a lot of electric.
huh?
You use a lot of electric.
Oh my God, yeah. In June, July, and August.
Yeah,
it's like
I mean,
$700,
any
$800,
savings-
$900.
You know, 5% doesn't seem like a lot. It doesn't necessarily, it's not necessarily limited to that, but you know, I often say that, you know, I don't get rid of all my $1 bills. I don't throw them in the fireplaces because they're only worth $1.
I'm very interested in the battery, because we have a generator. Is that even possible, to have a battery with a generator?
It's an EcoFlow battery. I don't know the specs on it. Not every battery can incorporate a generator. I'm uncertain at this point if EcoFlow can accommodate a generator.
They're a decent company,
Yeah,
EcoFlow.
yeah. And again, nothing's for free. What's in it for the energy companies? Hey, I get to store energy.
That's
You know,
fine.
you're like, okay, great.
I
It
get that.
doesn't cost me a nickel. I get emergency backup if
And
the
the
grid
other-
goes down.
The other question I have is dirty electric from a battery. Does the battery clean the electric, or is the battery dirty?
Oh, you mean like a line conditioner, like
Yeah.
a UPS? Again, I don't know the technical specs, but I would imagine that it behooves the company to know that it's going to be
I've
clean.
into that a little bit. Batteries are like almost 100% clean in almost all of the systems. I've been looking into it. I'm just dropping my idea because I wanted to use a battery backup with my solar. This way, if the power goes down, I have that. Then my solar system would energize off of the batteries.
Yes.
It don't work that way. The only way a solar system with a microinverters will work is with generation from the power company. Found out.
Say that again.
The microinverters only turn on when there's power coming in from the street, from the poles.
No,
If the power on the street goes out, my microinverters turn off.
only if you don't have a battery.
Like frickin' they said, when I called Whitman, they said that only when the microinverters will turn on, they won't work off the battery, they won't work off the generator.
Since the IQ8, which there's something called microgridding,